Well, hello, family. Hope you're doing well on this Friday evening. I was going to say post Thanksgiving, but every day ought to be a day of Thanksgiving. So we're grateful for this Lord's Day Friday as we get a step closer to Christmas, favorite time of the year, where we celebrate the fact that Jesus Christ, our Lord, was born. And I'm honored and privileged to spend some time with you this evening. I'm going to call it quality time because I feel that way about it, and I hope and pray that you do too. Got some very dynamic things to share. There's a secret that I'm going to be sharing with you on this evening, and I'm super, super, super excited about it. Did I tell you I was excited about it? You will be too in just a minute. So let's go ahead and cover some administrative things. First, I need you to go ahead and be kind tonight and participate in the conversation. You know, I'll ask you a question here or there. Go ahead and just be candid. Put your comment in the feed, in the comment section, in the feed, and I'll see it come across. I'll acknowledge you. And as you're coming in, go ahead and let us know you're in. Tell us what city you're in. Tell us what state, what region, whatever, what country, what continent. Let us know where you are. We'll see who you are just when you come on in. Let me see. I think I got our first cup. We got Lady Jen is in the house. What's going on, classmate? And I want to say a hearty congratulations to you, woman of God. So proud of you. I saw your promotion come across the screen just a few days ago. Just the first of very many. And then I got my dear, beautiful cousin, Susan. I'm so glad you are in the house. Amen. We got some ground to cover tonight. If you can, share this with Pastor as well. We're very excited about seeing some things launched out in his life and his ministry. And then we got my main man, my man of God, mighty man of God at that. None other than Maurice. Much love to you, man. I know your family's doing well. So proud of you. Your son out there on that field, making things happen, making some changes and transitions for greater things to come. So we got some special stuff, some quality stuff. And then I got my main man all the way in Mississippi is in the house, y'all. Thanks for letting us know. We got Mississippi. We got Pittsburgh. We got Spring Valley. We got Memphis is in the house, y'all. So let's come on. Let some folk know they need to get in position very quickly because this is a moving vehicle and we need to board expeditiously. Let's see. All right. Yeah. What part of Mississippi you in, Ken? I can't even remember. We was having so much fun. I can't even remember what you told me. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give exactly 90 seconds max because I can't hold this horse much longer. The word got to get out. There's a secret with your name on it. I promise you it's going to be well worth it. And I want you to come on and get in place now and share. Did I tell you that sharing is caring? I think I told you that. That's what Mom told me anyway. And I'm just going to pass it on to you. You got a secret and your name is all on it. I need to know that you guys can see my screen. And it's going to be kind of difficult for me to navigate unless you help me. So let me know that you can see my screen. I need to be smaller, and the PowerPoint information needs to be a little bit larger. If you'll let me know in the notes that you can see exactly what it is I'm doing behind the scenes, that would be of great value to me. I don't have my lovely assistant here to help me on a day. In fact, she's taking some time off. So, guys, we're going to get started in 30 seconds. So thank y'all so much for sharing, for letting us know. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we're getting started in 30 seconds. We're going to be moving that way. We certainly got a secret. In fact, I want to encourage you, if you haven't done this already, if you've done it, don't worry about it. But if you haven't done it already, you need to be connected. And I say that with all humility. You need to be connected and connect by doing this. Text the word secret to 830-LAB-2110. Text the word secret to 830-LAB-2110. And of course, you already know to put the numbers in represented by the letters LAB. Okay. So text the word secret to LAB 2110. So let this party begin. Shout out to every one of you again. I'll be going back and forth to the comments. That's my main man, none other than the Mr. Todd Strand, a great friend, a great brother in the Lord, but an even greater mentor in what it is that he brings to the table. I'm telling you, he's a barrel full of encouragement, wisdom, and just a deep thinker, and a man with a very huge vision and a very huge heart for a lot of people all over the globe. So we're going to be talking more about that in just a moment. But let's go ahead and get this secret out of the bag. I bet some of y'all will remember Jesus on a time or two when he did some of his best work. And he would tell them, go and see that you tell no one. And as soon as he said that, it's kind of like, keep it secret, keep it on the down low, keep it on the hush. No one has to know. And as soon as he said that, they went and told everybody. Well, this is what I hope happens tonight, because this secret needs to get out of the bag. And I'm so honored to share this information with you. So we're ready. We're going to go ahead and go. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Let's start with this. I didn't even know this is a powerful quote. If you've never heard it before, I heard it for the first time several months ago. Mark Twain has always been profound with many of the prolific quotes that we know of him. But he said this also: travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry, and narrow-mindedness, and many of our people need it sorely on these accounts. Broad, wholesome, charitable views of men and things cannot be acquired by vegetating in one little corner of the earth all one's lifetime. I thought that was so deep. When I saw that, I said, I need to snatch that thing up, and I'm going to talk about it. This is the first time I'm talking about it. You're getting it fresh tonight, because it's so true. I just had this conversation no more than a couple of weeks ago, and it was kind of like a sideline conversation, but I was saying, man, when people have never been exposed to anything else, when all they know is all they know, and they don't know what they don't know, is one of the most dangerous things, because at least by being exposed to it, you have the opportunity to have some discernment and to say, no, that doesn't sit right, so forth. But if you've never seen anything different, if you've never been around anything different, if you've never heard any opposing views or so forth and so on, it leads to these things that Mark Twain talked about. It leads to bigotry, it leads to prejudice and narrow-mindedness, to the extent that much of the wealth, much of the most beautiful things in life we miss out on simply because we're not being exposed to anything outside of our small circle. And I could go on and on and on and on about that tonight, but I won't. But just consider this. Travel becomes a bridge to get from where we have been in our narrow-mindedness, and it gives us a worldview healthy enough to know that we are not, the world doesn't revolve around us. It's not just about us. There's other cities, there's other states. I mean, rep your city, rep your state, rep your team, rep your hood, your congregation, your ministry, rep all of that. But you got to know that it's bigger than that. You got to know that there are others out there just like you. Equivalent, and there are many that are out there doing greater things, and sometimes we're just so consumed in a spirit of selfishness where it's all about us and all we care about is what's in our world. Well, the world is bigger than that, and travel gives us the perfect opportunity. It's the perfect bridge to get out of that narrow-mindedness and that small circle and realizing that there's a great big world out there and it's calling your name. And I got to give a shout out to David and Adela. They're just beautiful people. They are so generous, and I call them generous geniuses. And I mean this from my heart, because when they literally began doing what they've done now almost 8 years ago, starting this company, even though they had amassed great wealth in another industry. I mean, in his early 20s, he was winning all kind of prestigious entrepreneurship awards, made all kind of money, did all that, been there, done that, t-shirt and a hat. But he and his wife, they wanted to do something completely different, and do it they have done. About 8 years ago now, they started the travel company, and lives have been changed all around the globe because of the travel. So these two people, I hold them in high esteem. Keep them lifted up in your prayers, because I tell you, anytime anybody rises to the occasion of doing anything great that's going to be kingdom focused and kingdom blessed, blessing to other people around the world, the enemy is not satisfied with that. Keep them lifted up in your prayers. But they started this business. It's a travel business in 2013. It's a debt-free company, and millions of dollars have been paid out in commissions to everyday, ordinary people just like you and I. It is literally a global opportunity that is now in 42 nations strong. When you hear him and many of the key leaders tell the story about how it was when it got started, from just humble beginnings, and still just scratching the surface is huge. But not only is the wealth, the fact that money and all of that is being made, but man, when you see the relationships that are being forged, when you begin to see the people who are coming together, sometimes who barely speak one another's common language, literally common language, but we have the common language of faith, we have the common language of love, we have the common language of respect, and we have the common language of vision. Those are some powerful common languages. And I'm telling you, it's something huge. So let's start from here, because there's a secret, and it's all based upon the fact that they went public. They went public with their vision almost 8 years ago. And I want to tell you this, until you're willing to take the risk, and until you're willing to step out on the limb with the greatness that I know for a fact that God is no respecter of persons, that he's put it inside of you, just like he's put inside of them and everybody else that you can think of, until you're willing to operate not in what you see, but by faith, man, you're missing it. And the secret is out, because they took a leap of faith almost 8 years ago. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Here's the first secret. There's a few I'm going to share with you tonight. The first one is this thing that we call U-Trip. I want you to begin to read through some of this, and I'm going to go to the comments while you're reading through it, and I'll come right back on that in just a moment. It's a thing that actually he shared the story of his father, who was a hardworking middle-class person who taught some incredible work ethic to him. And as he picked that up and became an entrepreneur all his life, U-Trips became something that he wanted to do. And that's exactly what he's now sharing with the world. So let's see. I want to make sure you guys can see this. Amen, amen, amen. Prayers, amen, to the Genius Founders. Thank you so much. Mr. Ramirez is in the house, and their vision has been incredible. It is. It has encompassed a lot of lives under the umbrella of this great vision. Absolutely, absolutely. Let me talk to you about these U-Trips. If I will share with you my back office, I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm just going to keep it simple. I copied and pasted right out of the back office. This was a highlight from 2019. It was just, in fact, was this a month and a half ago, just over a month ago. Let me just tell you what happened. This is what they say from the corporate perspective. We're so happy to be back from our second annual U-Trip and to be able to share the amazing experiences we've had with our friends and family. Let me stop you right there. That's enough right there, because number one, this is only the second time in company history that we've even done this. Now, here we are in the past 90 days. There have been multiple thousands of persons around the globe that have partnered with us in this awesome, amazing, inspiring opportunity. But yet we've only done this twice. In fact, it was in February on his 53rd birthday. I had the honor of sharing a message there on the ship for the group in the Bahamas. We were there, and listen, it was amazing. People around the globe were there. We had the most amazing time in both Miami and in the Bahamas. But that was the first occasion this year in February, and then this October, a month and a half ago almost, that was our second opportunity, and we went down to Cancun, Mexico, and what a time, what a time, what a time. And I'm going to share with you some of the highlights, but there's a secret that you probably, well, I'm not going to say probably, I know you don't know this. So we're going to share. Go ahead and put it in the notes. There's a secret. Go ahead and put it in the notes. There's a secret. There's a secret. Let me finish reading this, and then we're going to go further. The corporate office said it was a time dedicated to unwinding and to enjoy the fruits of our labors and be able to take from our leaders and one another. The Grand Palladium Costa Mujeres in Cancun, Mexico, hosted an all-inclusive amenities from November the 5th to the 7th. Oh, that was November. Man, I'm getting my months. I mean, we've been so many different places from November the 5th to the 7th, and it did not disappoint. We were treated to a private club, no lie about that, with live entertainment, for sure, unlimited quantities of food, my God, lounging by the pool, parasailing, and those are just to name a few. Representation at our event brought members from all corners of the world under one roof. We had partners from the United States, from Colombia, Japan, Canada, Reunion. Some of us, we don't even know where Reunion is. Look it up. It's on the map. Peru, Mexico, French Polynesia, Tahiti. Shout out. Panama, Spain, and Andorra. Guys, that was just on our second U-Trip experience. We've been after this thing for just over 7 years, and this is only our second time doing it. What I'm telling you, this is such an amazing opportunity to be at a ground floor like this. It's incredible, and it just gets better and better and better each and every time. Let me see if you guys have been saying anything here. There is a secret. Absolutely. Minister Lisa, there is a secret for sure. Mr. Ramirez, you're absolutely right. There is a secret. So let's go ahead and go on. And if you haven't done so already, please text the word secret to 830-LAB-2110. See, we're in the lab all year long. And there's some things in this laboratory that you definitely want to be a part of. So let's look at what the secret is. Number one, man, when we got there to the Grand Palladium, let me just tell you this. Some of the pricing that you would have seen on the internet, whether you were with Expedia or Priceline and any other online travel agent that you were looking at, they all connected to those two, right? The prices were $300, $400 a night, and somewhere in that neighborhood. Guys, we paid $115 a night, and no joke, no kidding. I know for a fact, I shouldn't be telling you this, I know for a fact I ate about $100 worth of food every single day. And if some of my partners and some of my good friends and family, they'll testify that, well, we're going to see some pictures. That food was amazing. And it was all inclusive. So the thing of it is, even though you were paying for your room, the food was included. And do the math. We're paying 115, I think 115, 119, can't remember which. And I know, I mean, the steaks, come on, y'all. The lobsters and all the other one. I mean, if you wanted this, they made. I mean, it was on the spot. I mean, the chef, I shouldn't say chef. The chefs were amazing. I mean, of course, we had every type of. I mean, Italian, of course, Mexican, American. We had man, the Indian food was off the chain. I don't know if you've ever had, but it was off the chain. And I know what we had coming out of those places. I mean, it was not only amazing, it was scrumptious, it was delicious. But man, it would have been expensive, much more than $100 a day. That's for sure. So we were able to enjoy this. Guys, I want to make sure you're getting this. We were able to enjoy this experience at such a discounted rate. But that's not the big secret. Let me tell you what. Here's the big secret about it. And I'm going to share some more about it. Many of the persons who went were able to get their expenses, or at minimum, some of the expenses paid for free. And here's what I want you to get. Imagine being able to travel to beautiful, exotic destinations around the world, places that you would want to go anyway, and you have the opportunity for the company, not just paying for a few persons, but for the whole company has an opportunity to have either your whole trip or a great portion of the trip paid by the company. Guys, I hope you're getting this. This is incredible. When was the last time you had a company just extending the opportunity to you to pay for your travel at places where you wanted to go? So guys, text the word secret to 830-LAB-2110. Here's some amazing views. I mean, whether it was night or day, it was just simply fantastic. It was beautiful. Man, the fun we had. Man, you talk about some deep, what they call knee slapping, belly hurting. I mean, we stayed up late at night only to get up early in the morning and start all over again. Now, guys, I don't want to throw you off on this. Some of you knew, some of you didn't. Here's another secret. Brother can move that ship. Come on now, Captain. Aye, Captain. A brother can move the ship now. If I have to go, I can make it happen. Guys, we had so much fun. It was simply amazing. You're talking about, man, I told you about the food, but this is, I mean, the half ain't been told. I mean, when you say all inclusive, if it's nasty, who cares? But when you talk about as scrumptious as this food was, guys, it was just out of this world crazy that if you didn't come there with some super discipline, I'm sure you're still trying to take that weight off right now, like I am, like a brother's doing right now, because got some more traveling to do, and I'm kind of nervous about it. But the thing of it is, guys, this food was amazing. Not only was the food amazing, but ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, you talk about some A-rated 5-star hospitality. The guys and the gals they were so hospitable. They were so friendly. Been in touch with a couple of them. In fact, since I've gotten back, we've had conversation because the friendships that have been forged. And guys, I'm telling you, it's all about networking. It's all about expanding your territory. It's all about how God puts kindred spirits with people all around the globe. And I have that opportunity. These was just some great people to meet. But not only did I meet them, but guys, say hello to my little friend. Hey, lizard. I wanted so bad to bring that thing back. I didn't give him a name. I need y'all to help me tonight. I told you needed to do some work. I need you to put it in the comments. What do you think we should call our lizard there? I might need to go back for my little lizard friend. What shall we call him? What name shall we give him? Because we're going back for him. That's what we're going to do. We got to go back to that Palladium. I need y'all to put something in the comments quickly, and we're going to see what shall we call our little friend. What name shall we give him? Type it in the comments real quick for me. I want to see a name. What shall we call my little friend? We need to go do a search and rescue. Search and rescue for my little friend. Y'all act like y'all don't like little lizards. What shall we call my little friend? Y'all put a name in the comments for me. What shall we call my little friend, the little lizard here? Well, guys, y'all are acting like y'all don't like my friend. I'm getting kind of nervous. I tell you what, I'm going to call him Edward. Oh, okay. Lizzie. Well, I don't know if he's a girl though, Jay. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll call him Lizzie for right now. Okay, we'll call him Lizzie. And we'll work out the details on that later. So when we go back and we put out an APB, we need to put out, pictures and post a name and everything for Lizzie. Lady J, thank you. You won tonight. We appreciate your participation. All right, guys, let's move further because I got so many things to share, but these secrets that they got to get out. Man, on the beach, I mean, the quality time. And I want to encourage you, if you're one of those persons, and it's probably you, and I need to hear from you if it is, if you know you work hard. Who was it? Work hard for the money. If you know you work hard, I mean, you put in the blood, you put in the sweat, you put in the tears. I need you to put it in the comments. Blood, sweat, and tears. If you really put your heart in what you do, I need to hear from you. Put blood, sweat, and tears. If you put your heart in what you do, if you put your back in it, if you put your soul in it, if you put your heart. Now, some folk, y'all do work, whatever the work is. I mean, there's not much in it. I mean, you barely there. I mean, you understand what I'm saying. But if you really put your heart in it, go ahead and put blood, sweat, and tears. And let me tell you, if that's the case, man, you deserve some quality time. You deserve more getaways. You deserve more, not only getaways, but escapes. I mean, sometimes you need to escape. Life can get crazy. Who was it? It's like a jungle sometimes. Come on. And we got to get out of here sometimes. Sometimes we just need to go. And ain't no place like going to the beach. I don't know about you. I don't know if you love the beach. I mean, it calls my name. That ocean does something to me. The wind, the wave, the mist, it restores my soul. I can hear God speak to me so clearly when I'm walking that beach. And we had just a couple of opportunities. There's my fellas, Ken. I don't know if you can see yourself right there. We got Ken, we got Adrian, man. We had such a time. Just walking to the beach was great. And then we spent some alone time, some quality time. Guys, if you're not putting enough of this in your life each and every year, if you're not being intentional about it, here's the secret you need to know. Life is too short. You don't need to keep putting it off. Well, I've heard people that say, man, I ask them all the time, when's the last time you had a great vacation? And they start talking about, family reunions, and they start talking about going to see their cousin, and they start talking about, seeing Pookie up to. No. When's the last time you had a quality vacation, a quality escape, whether it was with your family, your loved ones, or your friends? But when's the last time you had one? And sometimes I talk to people like that, and they get to talking about, 7 years, man, 8 years, 10 years. And then some folk have said they've never done it. Guys, here's a secret. If you're not doing that, life is too short. Stop putting it off. 2020, by God's grace, if we walk in that space, guys, you got to put some more recreation, some more refreshment, some more rejuvenation in your life. Here's just a couple of the pictures. The team and I, shout out to Apostle Deborah, Apostle Guy, my two sisters. Man, we had us a ball. Do you hear me? We were literally, not only were we learning more profound things in the training sessions that we had for the travel agents. Shout out to travel agents everywhere, because you work for free and put in a lot of hard work, but we've learned some things, some tools of the trade. We've been given some resources. And listen, if you're not being profitable, if you're not really enjoying the travel like you should, you need to talk to somebody on our team, whether it's me or somebody else on our team, whoever it is that invited you to this presentation. Get with them quickly, because we're going to share some key secrets with you in just a moment. And literally, you can't lose with the stuff we use. Let me go on. Man, that food. Did I tell you the food? Did I say anything about the food? Oh, my God. Listen, guys, I got my auntie on the line, been in the industry. How many years you been in the industry, Aunt Janice? She says blood, sweat, and tears. Been an accountant for how long? She's been an accountant, and she's been in the industry. How long have you been in the travel industry? You say be intentional. Minister Lisa says had to pull a car over, but she says blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, guys, you got to see what's going on. This is incredible when you can have these type of experiences and literally several times in the year, not just once. See, who said that you should only have one vacation a year? Where did we get that idea from? Who gave us this concept? Who approved that? Who authorized that? Who signed off on the idea that you should only have one vacation, maybe in the summer, and then suffer through the rest of the year? And you're putting in blood, sweat, and tears. Put it in the notes. Life is too short. Life is too short, y'all. I'm serious. Life is too short. You need some places like this where whether it's day or night, it just refreshes your soul. Because the beauty of what you see outward, you can learn how to grab it and bring it back with you. So let me talk to you about this U-Trip highlights, and I'm going to give you the secret. I got to let it out the bag. I can't hold it anymore. Now, they told us to enjoy the pictures. They told us about all the people that went from different nations. But listen, this is what he said. He said, having some regrets from not being able to attend. See, some of you all who are even watching the broadcast, some of you who they're going to share it with, you didn't have the opportunity to go for whatever reason. I know I would have some regrets about it when you have these type of experiences and you didn't get the chance to go. But check this out. Here's the good news. Somebody put good news in the notes. Here's the good news. The good news is we have already scheduled our next U-Trip for May 2020. And you need to be on the lookout on January 15th for more details. I need somebody to put it in the notes. Be posted for the middle of January for the next U-Trip in May 2020. Got to pause right there, ladies and gentlemen. This is a major moment. What I'm saying to you is just like the enormous fun we had there in Cancun, and many persons there, myself included, had the opportunity to have a good portion of our trip paid. Many individuals had their whole trip paid. Here's what you should know: is no respect of persons. Here's what we get paid to do, and the opportunity is humongous. If you're the type of person that you don't mind sharing, if you're the type of person you don't mind telling other folk about something good that you enjoy, whether you go out to eat and you tell somebody about how great the dinner was, you go to a movie, you tell somebody how you love, come on now, how you love yourself some Queen and Slim, how you love yourself some 21 Bridges, come on now, how you love yourself some Harry. I do that type of stuff all the time, but none of those guys pay me. But here's what this company does. When you share about these experiences, cha-ching, you're going to get paid. It's going to happen for you. And the more you share, the more they're going to care, and you're going to have free travel. You don't have to pay a whole lot of money to go to places like this and enjoy yourself like this. Any time of the year that we go, you need to be on the next one. And the next one is in May of 2020. The details will be released. Here's the secret: by the 15th of January. And that's right around the corner if God gives us the grace to get there. So go ahead, put it on your calendar, set your alarm. Don't make excuses. You need to plug in. If you're a part of the company, then you just need to stay plugged in and you need to be committed. If you're not a part of the company, you need to get in position quickly. Go ahead and put that in the notes. Get in position quickly. Come on, guys, put it in the notes. Get in position quickly, because we're going to be talking more about some secrets. There's several more secrets I need to share with you. Several more secrets. So here's the question: what's new on the horizon? We got this new year in front of us with God's grace. We only got what's the date? The date's the 6th. So you're talking about 25 days. Come on, guys, countdown. Put that down. Countdown 25 days. Lord have mercy. That's just over 3 weeks. 25 days, y'all, and it's going to be a brand new you. A brand new year. But here's the problem. It might be a brand new year, but if it's not a brand new you, is the year really brand new? Ponder that. I'm going to say it again. It might be a brand new year, but if there's no brand new you, is it really a brand new year? And we don't want to go in just shouting, Happy New Year. What's going to be so happy about it if it's just more of the same old, same old, same old? If you're not already enjoying life, if you're not already living it on the level that even in your contentment of just being thankful and completely grateful for what you've done, but the level of contentment I think we all should have is you just want what God says is yours. You just want everything that God says for you to be, for you to do, and you don't have to compete with anybody else. You don't have to get jealous or envious about anything else. You just got to learn to be the best you. What's new on your horizon? What do you see in 2020 as you look at that picture of that ocean and that pink orange sun literally just peeking just a bit through the clouds and bursting through the sky? Can you see something different? What do you see for yourself? What's your secret? What is it that you've been keeping as a dream and no one even knows about it? What is it that you really want to do with your life? If God would give you the next 30, 40, 50 years, what is it that you want to see take place? What is your vision? Scripture says without a vision, the people perish. What's new on the horizon? Somebody put that in the notes. What's new on your horizon? What's new on your horizon? And Janet says, same old, same old. We don't want that. No, Lord. Then she says, become a brand new you. Absolutely. For sure. And did I count my days wrong? That's 7, 21. Oh, no, it's more. Yeah. It's more. Absolutely. Praise the Lord. So, guys, listen, there's some more secrets. Here's a secret I bet some of you didn't know. Some of you did. When you get in position, and you should do that quickly, there are 3 free destination getaways with your name on it just because. Somebody put that in the notes. Just because. I mean, no sales, no customer base acquisition, nothing. Come on, guys. Just by getting in position. I mean, whether you want to go to the Daytona Beach, Myrtle Beach, Las Vegas, Gatlinburg, Williamsburg, Branson, Missouri. How about staying for 3 nights and you just pay $59 and you don't have to go to any meetings or none of that type of stuff? How about that? Just because. How about taking another one in one of the beautiful destinations in Mexico that we just got finished talking about? How about staying for 5 nights and you just pay under $100? I think it's $98.50. And you're going to stay 5 nights and you're paying less than $100. Not per night. That's a great rate too, but all 5 nights. What about even taking another destination getaway? This one would be 7 straight nights, $125, actually a little bit less than that. And you're paying $125 for 7 nights. Again, not per night, but all nights combined. And we're talking about Spain, y'all. We're talking about Thailand. We're talking about Indonesia, places that many people have on their bucket list, and they're putting away thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars because if you're not in position, that's what it would take to stay there at these hotels and these resorts. And no, again, you don't have to go to any meetings anytime. None of that. It's just the company's gift to you. This is why I say our CEO, Mr. David Hart, Mr. Della, not only the generosity, but the genius level. Because here's the secret. It's a secret to many, but it comes from our Lord, my Lord at least. He says it's better to give. Come on, y'all help me, than to receive. Giving, when you're able to give the people, and they haven't even done it, just give. See, that gift, it prompts something. It creates something. It stirs something up. Many more of us, we should try to be more giving, more generous, because we are so consuming and we hold on to so much and we don't want to release. Listen, it can't grow unless you let it go. Say it again. It can't grow unless you let it go. 3 free destinations right up front. But there's another secret. If you haven't done this already, text the word secret to 830-LAB. We're going to the lab, y'all, 2110. And we're going to another room in the lab. So y'all check this out. Y'all stay with me. Stay with me. And Janice, that's right. Lady Sue, just because. Let's go further, guys. Check this out. The secret's out. See, many people don't even understand the power of being in position as a travel agent and what it does to help you start living your life to the fullest and making your next year, the 2020, your best year, and living it on a more epic scale. We don't know what we don't know, or maybe we've just been, come on, Lauren, maybe we've just been miseducated. Maybe we think we know. Maybe you've assumed that you knew, but you really don't. You need to talk to someone who really knows. And sometimes you know someone who got in, but they really didn't get in. They just signed up and there was no movement, no trading, no nothing. Let me ask you a question. What happens when you go to your job and the people like yourself and everyone there is doing absolutely nothing? How long do you think that's going to last? What would your paycheck look like if for day after day, week after week, month after month, those in supervisory capacity over you, they discovered, they probably don't know, you might be doing that, but they just don't know. What would happen if they discovered after all that time you've been doing absolutely nothing? What would happen to your income? What would happen to your paycheck? See, here's the secret. We have unrealistic expectations. It's not just getting in position by itself. It's what you do once you get in position that makes the difference. Now it begins with, that's the front door, y'all. It begins with getting in position, but what are you going to do afterwards? Our team, Team Joshua Generation, I'm committed to showing you how to turn that position into your own prosperity. Let's look at this. First of all, I'm just going to run through these. Talk about entertainment. I'm talking about saving money on all the type of entertainment you ever care to enjoy, whether it's tickets to jump out of a plane, whether it's tickets to go skiing, it's tickets for a comedy show, college game, a professional NFL, NBA, movie tickets, sport, whatever your thing is, theme parks. Guys, we know a lot of people that are doing all this thing, and it's great in entertainment, but they're paying way too much. And we want to show you how to keep more of that money in your pocket, because it's not just about the more money you make. It's also about the money you save. We want to help you save money, not just in entertainment. Here's a secret. Man, if you're already shopping online and you're not using our program, you're wasting money. Here's why. We give you money to shop with every single month. I bet that's a secret. I bet you didn't know that. Every single month, we're giving you money to shop with, to get the stuff, the same stuff, in fact, that you're going to get anyway. Whether that's some kind of jewelry, some clothing, some perfume, cologne, or something for the house, a gadget, whatever it is, why not use somebody else's money to pay for the things that you're going to get anyway, especially when we're giving it to you every single month and it accumulates in your back office. So we're going to show you some more secret things so that you can begin living life in your 2020 by God's grace on a more epic level. Here's the secret, guys. We're going to go further. I need to know if you guys are with me. Are y'all ready to go further? Susan says she loves it. Are you guys ready to go further? I got more secrets to share. I want to make sure you guys are ready. And if you haven't done so already, share this broadcast. Put it in your private groups, your public groups. Put it on your Facebook fan pages. Put it on your personal wall. Let someone know definitely that this is the place where you want to be. Go ahead and share this right now for us. And guys, we're ready to go further. Let's go ahead and do that. Check it out for yourself. Here's the platinum benefits of being in position. That's part of our team, just a portion of the key leaders in place, just a small portion. And we're seated at that table, guys, and we're making moves. I mean, that conversation is enjoyable, it's fun, but man, it's a prosperous conversation. The things that we're talking about, the things that we're putting on the table to share, we're chopping it up and we're talking about right now. That was a part of our vision. That was in Vegas in June. And many of the things that have already happened, they happen as a result of the conversations at that table. Guys, if you don't have a mastermind that's moving you forward, if you don't have a team of like-minded individuals, if you are not a part of a group, a tribe where scripture says iron sharpens iron, if you don't have that, you are losing out on something entirely valuable that you must have going forward in 2020. And I would encourage you to accept this invite to literally get with the person that invited you to this presentation. If you haven't been invited, go ahead and inbox me right away. Here's why. Look at all those benefits. Look at how you can part-time, full-time, flexible to your schedule, literally earn 70 to 80% commissions on stuff that you're going to do anyway. I meet people all the time. They say, well, but Mel, I'm always booking travel for people and, the family whenever they want to go somewhere. I'm the one that looks everything up. I put in all the research. I put in hours and I'm very familiar. Problem is you're doing all that, but you're not getting paid on a dime of it. I have met people who have literally given away because they have no certifications and they're not in position, who have literally given away thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars simply because they're not in position and they're not taking advantage of what being in position means. 70 to 80% commissions can be very significant for your 2020. Not only that, but we have a program. If you're the type of person, you're just too busy, and we know there are some people out there, you are just too entirely busy. You can't see yourself adding enough. I mean, you're at the top and you can't put a hair on your things to do. Well, how about getting in position? And here's what you would do. You would refer your business to the corporate office. Can't get any simpler than that. I'm going to say it again. You just refer your business to the corporate office. And instead of earning a 70 to 80% commission, here's what you'll earn. You'll earn a 50% commission. And you're saying, well, I'm only going to get 50. All you did was made a referral to the corporate office with the names and the information necessary to know, where the people wanted to go, who was going, so forth and so on. You just forwarded that information all on one little page, and the corporate office made all the arrangements. They did everything, followed everything. And you still got paid a 50% referral commission which, depending upon where the trip was, where the vacation was, who was going, where they were going, how many were going, could have been hundreds or even thousands of dollars. What would it be like in 2020 to earn an extra $5,000, $6,000 for your year? What would it be like to earn an extra 12 grand for 2020? Would that be a significant raise for you? Would that be what you would probably call a promotion on your job? See, here's what I found out. Many people who worked all that overtime, here's a secret for some anyway, they work all that overtime or they get a second job. Here's because of the tax codes in the U.S. what happens. That higher overtime rate is taxed higher. Second job as an employee is taxed higher. And you are not able to take advantage of any of the tax advantages that you would have putting in the same time working for yourself independently for yourself, but not by yourself as a travel agent. So here's a secret. You need to get in position to earn 70 to 80% of the commissions if you're going to work for yourself and do the work, or if you're going to refer it, you'll earn 50%. We have another program where you just send your information to the customer. The customer does all the work. They do all the research, and you just send them a link. You'll earn 25% commissions on that. Not only that, but we're talking about team overrides. We have people who have literally thousands of people around the world on their team. Do you know that those checks literally outweigh most of our average? I'm talking about everyday working people, outweigh most American average paychecks on a monthly basis, because the overrides in this industry can be enormous. I mean, gigantic when you consider that this is an $8 trillion industry. Travel is one of the longest, if not the longest, and the most lucrative industry on the planet. When you talk about the training, here's another secret some of you didn't know. The training that is provided for free. We didn't pay a dime for the state-of-the-art, I mean, masterful, top-notch training that we received right there in Cancun, Mexico. It was incredible. How about getting a free cruise? If you love the cruise like I do, I absolutely love cruises. How about taking a top quality luxury liner cruise 7 nights for free? All you have to do is pay the port fees and the taxes, and you'll be good once you complete our training program. And we're talking about literally representing companies that everyone is using with or without you. The only thing is they're going to use the same companies, go to the same places, but now because you're offering them a service for free and you're setting everything up for them, making sure they're not taken advantage of in any way, giving them a level of customer service that they wouldn't get with some stranger or some computer alone. Now you're offering that to them. So when they book with Marriott, they book with Omni, they book with Hyatt, Hilton, whoever, it doesn't make a difference, Royal Caribbean, whoever, now those commissions will be earned by you. They'll be paid to you. How about, here's a secret, going to the counter as you check in at the hotel, and because you show them your credentials that you've obtained from our company because you've gotten in position, how about getting upgraded? That's happened. Come on. How about going to the airport and because there's room available, show them your credentials and you're getting upgraded again. Guys, these are the types of things that you can enjoy. Go ahead and put it in the notes. I like that secret. If you like that secret, go ahead and put it in the notes. Taking quality trips, whether you're going to do a girls trip or guys getaway, come on. Greece, come on now. Spain, anywhere. Europe, Australia, Africa, wherever it is that you would like to go. And if you know you're going anyway, how would you like to have much of that come back into your household, come back into your organization? Maybe you work and you do a lot of stuff like that again for your organization. Wouldn't it be better for those funds that are going to be paid to someone anyway to come back to your organization, especially if it's a nonprofit? Shout out to all of those working in the area of the nonprofit sector, whether it's a ministry, whatever it is, a grassroots organization. If you're doing things on a quality level for the good of others, for the community, you need to be using this program, because all the people connected to you, they're traveling anyway, and none of those dollars are coming back. This is the perfect opportunity for them to make sure that they're, number one, having a great quality experience when they travel, because now you're supporting them in that manner, but it's also going to bring those dollars, a good bulk of those dollars, right back home. And that's always a good thing. Guys, your next family reunion, let me just tell you, here's a secret. If the next family reunion that you go on is not booked by you, you got a problem. Say it again. If the next family reunion that you go on is not booked by you, you got a problem. You or someone that's represented in this business that you're connected to should be literally booking that for your whole family. I mean, 42 of us. I mean, we had an enormous time for the second time this year. And I mean, it was crazy good. I mean, night owls. I mean, shout out to all the night owls. I don't think we went to sleep. I mean, it was just joke after joke, laughter after laughter. I mean, oh man, it was crazy. It's just been a crazy good year in travel and all those types of things. Now, I'm going to share one more secret with you before I go, and it's called Dreamcations. I want to make sure you guys are still with me, though. I want to make sure you guys are still with me. Mr. Ramirez, absolutely. Wow is the word. Wow is the word. Check this out, guys. We're talking about Dreamcation around the world. And let me just qualify and quantify the secret about Dreamcations. And I'm going to end with a big one that I bet you didn't know. Well, Dreamcation is the dream child of, again, the CEOs, Mr. David and Mrs. Adela Hart. And they have come up with this program that every partner, whether you're working this thing as a business or you just want more travel, it doesn't make a difference. Whether you're out to get customers, you're out to make money, it doesn't make a difference. Everybody is treated the same, whether you're a person that has been in network marketing or a person who hates network marketing, because you don't have to do any of that. You can literally get in position and literally focus on just you. You don't have to work with teams. If you're that type of person that you don't like working with other people, you definitely don't have to with us. And that's one of the things I love. But if you are that type of person, of course, we have room and space for you as well. There go I. Now, here's the thing with Dreamcations. Dreamcation means that when you invest in our travel agency program, every dollar that you put in to get started, whether it's the 130, I'll just round it up, or the 250, whatever the program is that you choose to go on, the 130 to 250, here's what happens. Those dollars are matched by the company, put into a vacation account, and in 6 months, every dollar is released to you. Not only are the initial amounts doubled or matched, but the monthly amounts. In this program is 70, and this program is 130. When you put that in on a monthly basis, those dollars are also matched. Here's the genius, here's the beauty. So the money that you're using and investing to operate as a business is literally serving two purposes, two birds, one stone. Number one is your business expense. Every business you're going to get in, whether it's jewelry, whether it's real estate, whether it's insurance, whether it's cosmetics, whatever it is, you'll never operate a business without a business expense. And I just think it's ridiculous that someone can literally operate a business that has potential for 6-figure income, 7-figure income, even greater than that, with the right amount of blood, sweat, and tears, and the right amount of focus and duration, so forth and so on. Certainly, it is not a get rich quick, as many people always talk about. No, you're going to put work in. It is a career. It is a professionally certified career that literally your book of business can not only serve for your lifetime, but it can be passed on to your children's children. Here's a clue. Here's a secret. If you're not already positioning yourself to pass on wealth to your children's children, you're failing. I'll tell you why. A wise man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Let me just say, it's not just the inheritance of money, because if all you left was money and there was no sense, no spiritual foundation with that, they're still in poverty if it was just money alone, from my perspective anyway. But they need those things with the money. And too many times we think that we worked hard on a job. You can't pass that on to the kids. And even if you could, most of them wouldn't want your job. So you want to be in position with something great. And here's what happens with us. So you get in position, every dollar you invest is matched. So your investment is literally doubled. You're getting double for what you put in. And then get this, not only is it being doubled, but what is now doubled, you're eating on. You're traveling on. It's for your own use. It's like putting your own vacation on layaway. If every year you know you're going to take a vacation anyway, and you like to get 2 instead of 1, you're putting that money in your own personal bank account. How much interest is being collected or added to the money you put in? If you're putting in $100 a month or $130, how much, if you put it in the bank, how much is it accumulating by interest? 1%? Not even that, right? And I know there are other, but just in the bank, right? Well, here's what happens when you put that same money in this account, in the Dreamcation account. Is being matched. That means it is 100-fold increase. When's the last time you got 100% of what you put in on your investment? It just doesn't happen unless you're in position. And I'm telling you right here, right now, you need to get in position if you want to see that happens, because it happens every single month. I'm a living witness, and I'm so excited about how I see our money doubling, because now every dime we put in has been matched. It's double. I've had 4 Dreamcations this year already. Before we end the year with God's grace, there'll be 5. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, it is incredible what you can do. And when you do that, here's what happens with your Dreamcation. Here's another secret. Because the funds are in the account, when you go to places like, I'm just going to run through these, when you go to places like Australia, and there are so many in every single continent and so many countries, we have over 2,000 destinations around the globe. Here's what happens. Prices like what you see here, $2.71 a night. Are you kidding? Guys, I just gave this promise. Shout out to my baby boy. Love you, man. He turned 8 years old today, guys. Guys, I put a post out earlier. He said, son, I read them all the names. I sent them. He said, Papa, do they know me? I said, I think they do, son. I think they do. They know you now. Thank you for everyone who said happy birthday to my grandson. I'm so grateful to God for you. It encouraged his heart. But I promised these guys next year that they haven't been able to travel with us this year. But I promised them, the Lord blesses us, next year. I got them all excited and pumped up. They're going to Disney, y'all. They're going to Disney. And here's what we're going to be able to do. When we go to Disney, listen, we got dozens of places right outside of Disney. Here's the thing we can do. We can use more money on souvenirs or whatever we need to do, because our rate, look at this ridiculous rate, guys. Is that ridiculous or is that ridiculous? $2.71 a night. Come on, guys. I need to hear from you. Is that ridiculous or is that ridiculous? $2.71 a night right outside of Disney. What about Egypt? We got some team members on our team. They have enjoyed themselves this summer. Just got back from another Dreamcation, but they were in Egypt, y'all, living it up with the camels. Come on, living it up with the pyramids, living it up with the villagers. I mean, they did that thing. They were jewelry shopping. I mean, they lived it up. But who couldn't? When the rates that you're paying per night, $7 a night. Guys, Bahamas, anyone? Come on. Twice this year so far, but why not go again when you don't need to pay $7 a night? Fiji Islands. Guys, this is ridiculous. I look at this stuff and I just say, Lord, I just shake my head. Because you don't know what you don't know. And so many people are missing out on it. And they're literally planning their 2020 vacations and they get away right now. And they're, putting money to the side or whatever. Or they're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Or they're charging up on a card and they got to, struggle to pay that thing off by the end of the year, whatever. And here's what we have is an opportunity for them to get double on their investment and to travel with these type of ridiculous rates. Ridiculous rates. China, y'all. Come on now. China, I said. Can I tell you again? China, Colorado, Vegas, anyone? Now, they say what happens in Vegas should stay in Vegas. The devil is a lie. Somebody put that in the notes. The devil is a lie. Everybody needs to know about this. That the next time you go to Vegas, if you're not paying these rates, you're paying way too much. And this is not just regular, ordinary, no, these are 5-star quality hotels and resorts. And we're talking about many of them, not just rooms, but suites. $20 a night, guys. Oh, man, now we're in my neck of the woods. Houston, y'all, right up the road. $2.25 a night. Or the beach again for me, Galveston. Less than $10 a night. Right up the road, lived there for 6 years. $8.43. Come on, guys. And that's a beautiful place, too. Those views, gorgeous views. Less than $10 a night. And, guys, I don't know if you see this. That says 2-bedroom suite. Where can you stay in a 2-bedroom suite for less than $10 a night? And we're talking about 7 night stays, guys. 7 night stays. These places, most of them are 7 night stays. There are a few that may be 3 to 5 days, but the vast majority, 98%, are 7 night stays. Where can you stay? Whether it's 3 to 5 days, 7 days, where can you stay in a 2-bedroom for less than $10 a night? Could you do that at your house for less than $10 a night? Guys, this is a secret. Most people don't know this. And because we don't know it, what? We perish because of a lack of knowledge. How about these beautiful resorts right here in Vegas? $1.29 a night. Guys, look it up. That's a TLC right there. Club de Soleil. Look at that. $12.71 a night. That's a suite, guys. Hilton, $1.29 a night. And let's just bring this thing home. Guys, you got to go back to Greece. And if you've not gone, you need to go. And when you go, this is what you should be paying. You should be paying for a 1-bedroom suite, $20 a night. And that might be too much because you could also choose to pay $1.29 a night. I need to make sure you guys are with me because I can't hear nobody making any noise. What kind of party is this? There we go. Are you ready? Go. Gibran, absolutely. I'm ready. All right, guys, we're bringing it to a close, but there's another secret. And I got to make sure you guys get this before I leave. I'm going to drop another one. Are y'all looking at this ridiculous 2-bedroom suite in Cyprus? Guys, I'll tell you this is in Cyprus. 2-bedroom suite, less than $10 a night. Or back to Mexico, 1-bedroom suite, $557, $1.29. Come on, guys. Who do you know that has anything like this available on a regular basis? Guys, I've been telling you all along. You didn't believe me, but now you know. We got a secret. If you haven't done this already, I don't know who shared this with you, but you need to get back with them. Text the word secret to 830-LAB-2110. Text the word secret to 830-LAB-2110. Now I got to give it to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I just got to drop the bomb on you. Here it is. Because remember I told you about the Dreamcations? Where there was a publication in the back office and it was printed out. So I just took the liberty to copy and paste it just like you see here. Not a word has been added to it and not a word has been taken away from it. I have been a precise scribe in making sure that you're getting accurate information. Here it is. We have amazing news, it says. We are reducing Dreamcation pricing. Guys, did you see the Dreamcation prices? And we just got word that they're being reduced. We're reducing Dreamcation pricing for our Platinum and Titanium members. And guys, let me just break this down. The Platinum members invest $250 and they pay $130 a month. I'm rounding up. The Titanium members invest $130 initially and they pay $70 a month. That includes the travel agency program. It includes the shopping and dining program. It includes the entertainment program. All of the bells and whistles that go along with everything is included. And of course, the Dreamcation program. So every dollar that you put in again is matched. I mean, you're getting double for your money and you're traveling on those same dollars. And he said both the Platinum and the Titanium members. So that's what I love about it. No one is left out. Most every company that I've ever seen operate, they put promotions out and special bonuses out, but it's always for this top echelon. It's always for the elite. So I mean, he has literally spread the wealth and spread the love for everybody. Not everybody. Everybody, right? Platinum and Titanium members. Here we go. Our Platinum members now have the ability to go on a Dreamcation starting as low. I want y'all to see this. Starting as low as $0.00 a night. How do you spell $0 and 0 cents a night? I want to make sure you're listening. I want to make sure you catch this. I need you to put this in the comments. How do you spell $0 and 0 cents a night? If you're with me, come on now. GP, are you with me? Come on. Talk to me. How do you spell it? $0 and 0 cents a night. How do you spell it? Go ahead and put it in the comments. I need to hear from you. We're wrapping it up, guys. Go ahead and put it in the comments. How do you spell $0 and 0 cents a night? I want to make sure we're on one accord. Talk back to me. Hello, hello, hello. Did I lose my signal? Talk back to me. How do you spell $0 and 0 cents per night? Oh, you guys are moving slow tonight. Come on, one more time. How do you spell $0 and 0 cents per night? All right. Nobody knows how to spell it? Well, let me help you with that spelling. F R E E. You know what that means? You have the opportunity every single year, depending upon what program you're on, to get 2 quality. I'm talking about 4 or 5-star resorts, 7-night stays. You can get 2 of those a year for free, just by being in position. Now, we're talking about the 1-bedroom suites in this case for as little as $1 a day. But if it's not a suite, the 1-bedrooms, free. But guys, I don't think $1 is going to break you when it comes down to this. So if you wanted to go from just the regular room to the suite, go ahead and pray on that if you need to. I don't know what you need to do on that, who you need to take that to, get an authorization for it. But guys, I'm telling you, this is incredible. Now, for the titanium members, prices used to reflect $133 a week. The price has been dropped down significantly to $99.95 a week. So the titanium package, in many cases, what you've been paying, $133, now that's even lower. More great news. Check this out. Guys, what we used to do is we had to pay the tax and any resort fee on the property. You see it right here. More great news. We have removed taxes and fees on every Dreamcation booking. And we have more amazing news about our Dreamcation product. We have increased the number of Dreamcations you can take a year. Now you have the ability to take up to 3 Dreamcations a year. Guys, I hope you're getting this. This is some kind of incredible. Guys, if you've been listening at all, we've been talking about how you can live your life and put this thing in overdrive. Start living it to the full. There's more that God has in store for you. There's a blessing with your name on it. Let's make 2020 more epic than you've ever even thought about. And you can do it by getting in position. Now, we have not talked about money and making a whole lot and all, but guys, I don't want to bore you with that type of stuff, but it is important. It's very significant that you understand this. One of the wealthiest men on the planet said this: if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until you die. You need to get this in your spirit and understand it. It's not if the only monetary wealth that you're creating is the type that you punch in and punch out, and based upon that time that you're in, you're paid, and the time you're out, you're not being paid. If that's the only thing you got going on, you are missing it. You need multiple streams of income. Don't you know that you got multiple outcome, multiple expenses? You got multiple streams leaving, and you need multiple streams coming in. And we need to be wiser in how we look at wealth, not just earning it, but how we keep it, how we multiply it, so forth and so on. I'm so glad to be connected with individuals, quality individuals, leaders who have literally shown their people, their team, their organization how to live life on a whole different level. So guys, I'm telling you, it is incredible. So I'm not going to bore you with all this talk about money, because some of y'all get real bored with that stuff. But if you want to literally invest this one position, this one opportunity, if you want to get 9 streams, 9 different ways you can get paid, and I'm telling you, it's so the first 7 to 8% commissions is ridiculous. All of that is true, and it goes down even further. It goes down even deeper. Guys, you can change your life. You can get in position and begin to pay off debt. You can get in position and begin to give to charities and organizations and ministries like you wanted to in the first place. You can begin to literally do things on a level for other people, included as yourself and your own family, that you've only been dreaming about. It doesn't have to be a wish anymore. It can be a reality. And that's what we're sharing with you. Here's the secret. We got a secret, and I hope you will do this. Text the word secret to 830-LAB-2110. Now, here's the last thing I'm going to share with you as we talk about why you should have gotten in position, why you should get with the person that invited you to this broadcast and become a travel agent, a certified travel agent with us so that you can begin making your 2020 more epic. Let me share this last portion with you. Are y'all guys still there? Lady K is in the house. My queen says priceless. Well, guys, check this out. Here's the last secret. I promise you. I'm going to leave you with this. I'm going to say good night to everyone. Here's the secret. I can't tell you where I got this from, but it's verified. It's bona fide. Trust this. Well, remember I told you in the very beginning that this is only our second U-trip in company history. Twice this year. I started in February. We went to the Bahamas. That was a wonderful experience. Crazy good. Crazy good. Then we Cancun. That was last month, November. I thought it was October. It was last month. That was 2. Well, guess what's going to happen in 2020? Guys, I can't give you all the goods, but I'm going to tell you this part. How would you like to have more opportunities in 2020? I'm talking about doubling what we've had this year. Maybe even tripling what we've had this year. How would you like to have multiple opportunities for all expense paid destination trips, destination vacations, just like that? I'm talking about opportunities where your airfare is paid for, opportunity where your transportation is paid for, opportunities where the food, opportunities where where your entertainment is paid for. How would you like to get in position where every expense that you can think on associated with that experience is paid for by the company that's looking for some people to get in place and get in position? If that's not a secret that you get excited about, I'm talking to the wrong person. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I hope that you've heard me tonight. Help us to share. There he is, mighty man of valor. I hope you'll share this message far and wide. Get with the person that invited you to this broadcast. Go ahead and get your questions answered. I'd love to be a part of the experience. If you have any questions for me, if you're ready to get going, listen, nothing to hide. Full disclosure, open book. We're going places and we're doing things like never before, and you should be going with us. Go ahead and call that person. Go ahead and make it happen. Go ahead and inbox me. We are Joshua Generation, and we are claiming God's promises together right here, right now. And I want to say a good night and a Father's favor to each and every one of you on tonight. Thank y'all for joining in with me. This is Mel Keys signing out.